Hello, welcome to our next tutorial on HTML tutorial for beginners, lesson 2, HTML element. I'm quite excited about this course, and this will be our next class, and we will first of all do a little bit of review of what we did and build on that. So HTML element, we touched on that before, so let's go to the next slide. What's an HTML element? An HTML element is basically the browser's language of how the browser detects and understands when you post or display or render your page. So everything has to be within an opening and closing tag, the opening tag, the closing tag, and then the content. Everything within all those three components together is called an HTML element. Examples of HTML elements are heading, for example, H1 heading. This could be anything. You can call the title of your page, the title of your article, the title of your section, whatever, of your blog, and the paragraph. When you're writing a paragraph, you must always start with a P, opening, closing, this symbol on your keyboard. And then, this is based smaller sign and greater than, symbol. If you have some background in mathematics, then the paragraph content and then paragraph. That's what it is. So now let's go to Visual Studio. I'm gonna open Visual Studio right now. So I created another file called HTML element in my in the same folder I had the HTML tutorial. I'll probably do this again just so that you understand what I'm doing. So the title here is always this is what will be shown on the browser. So for example, element HTML element, and then for us, I will always advise you to write as much code as possible. Practice, for example, just keep your think at the same time, use your fingers to move. So for example, H1, the tab key on your keyboard, and then you can write heading 1, for example, here H1, and to even make it easier, you can just write H, and then Visual Studio gives you options. H2, for example, heading H2. Let's do the same thing, H, and then you can choose H3, and then heading H3, and then H4. Then you can hit the tab key on your keyboard and then say heading H4. Then you can do the same thing for H6, sorry, H5, and then write heading 5, H5. I'm not sure what's going on. Need to focus more. Wake up. Okay, and then H6. And then you can write heading H6, save, and then we can go to our folder. In this case, it's gonna be on my desktop, and the folder was HTML tutorial 2021, and then HTML elements. So this is what we're looking for. There you go. Heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, heading 5, heading 6. If you guys don't understand what this heading is, basically this is the title of your article. Sometimes you need a very large heading, sometimes you need a little bit smaller, and just like that. This could be probably the beginning of the opening title of the most top heading of your article. This could be the next one. You can organize however you want, so this is an option. One thing else I would like to show you guys today is how to use Notepad. You really do not need Visual Studio. It's just a convenience. It helps you, organize your work, avoid errors, and gives you the boilerplate. This gives you this color coding, indentation, and all that. But you really don't need that. You can actually do the same thing using Notepad++. So you can manually write, excuse me, Notepad++. Example 2. I did that. Then you can actually write let's do that. I'll show you how it's done. So basically I will do the exact same thing. So I'll open HTML closing tag. See, this is now an element as it's in itself, right? Then I will go inside. HTML is the parent, and then we go to the first child. You can say head, closing tag of the head, and then the most important part of the document is the body, where you put all your content, right? So body. Inside the heading is where you put your title. I mean, when I say title, is the title on the bar, like the browser bar. For example, title, you can put, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Title, and then you can say example 2 HTML element. So I come inside here. To save time, I can do, let's try it one example, maybe h1, and then I can write, this is example 2, element. Save that. Let's go back in the folder and run it. So this is example 2. When I just double click to run, there you go. This is example 2 of the HTML element. So when I was talking about the title, that's what you see on the bar on the top of the browser. That's the title. It's not actually shown. If you want a title inside, you have to use the H. That's what it is. I hope you learned something new, and if you really like this video or this tutorial, please subscribe and leave me a comment. I will leave there, and you have a great day. Bye bye.